all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the pyrite, reading number 2 with the tiger's eye, reading number 3 with the rhodonite, reading number 4 with the azurite, and reading number 5 with the moonstone. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the pyrite. Your first message of the reading is to let the money flow in. So make sure you are willing to accept what the universe is bringing in, especially in the money department. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get our yes or no answer. Okay. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, now let's see here. We start with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about a happy home life, peace in your home, sharing your home in a peaceful energy with someone else. It can also talk about moving. Next, we see the moon. The moon talks about fear around decisions. So maybe dealing with some big decisions that you have some fears about. The moon can also symbolize your guides speaking to you through your dreams. So pay attention to what you're dreaming. Next, we see the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about fun and socializing, social situations, and spending time with friends, making sure you're having fun, beautiful energy. Next, we see the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about a proposal. It could be work-related, although it's normally relationship-oriented. It is a proposal to take things to the next level. So whatever the next level looks like for you. And then topping everything off, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about getting some rest, taking care of yourself, giving yourself some rest. I feel like it may be kind of in conjunction with the moon there, where maybe your guides are saying, hey, give yourself some rest and we're going to talk to you while you do. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this leans towards yes. It's not a super strong yes with the moon in there that way because there's some fear going on with the decisions, but it does look like the answer to your question is most likely yes. So most probably yes. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you. The World. All right, something coming to completion. This is a significant completion. Could be a karmic cycle coming to completion. The Hermit. The Hermit talks about having some time alone, using that time alone to go inwards, to meditate for spiritual growth. Death. Wow, you've got a lot of major arcana in your situations. Death talks about the end of something. Something is coming to an end to bring you to a new, wonderful beginning. And look at that rose. Look how pure that energy is. Whatever is starting is quite pure. And the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks about reconnecting to your passions. This doesn't have to be romantic passions. It could be creative passions, stepping back into a creative hobby. If you're creative in your career, stepping back into the creative side of something in your career. It can also be stepping back into a passionate relationship. Some sort of romantic passion is possible there as well. All right, now let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Speak from the heart. Yes, in all of your dealings, speak from the heart. Be honest with yourself too. Your heart energy guides you. So make sure that that's where you're coming from when you're talking to people, when you're dealing with situations. Speak from the heart. It's going to help you along your path. Now, let's get Moonology. We're going to do Moonology for death and see kind of what we see with regards to the ending or the beginning. What is there for death here for group number 1? A personal issue reaches resolution. So that's a wonderful ending then. Whatever's ending is an issue you've been dealing with. So that is great. And it brings a new beginning with it. So that's amazing. Now let's see the Hermit with Queen of the Moon. Regarding the alone time, protection. Okay, so focusing on protecting your energy, focusing on meditation and growth and all of that, you need to make time. If you don't have a lot of alone time, you need to make some time, because that's how you protect your energy. That's kind of how you recapture your energy. So make sure you're getting your meditation time in, your alone time, your deal with yourself and process time. It's going to protect your energy. Let's see this Page of Wands as well. Self-love. Okay, so this is about reconnecting to passions. And for a lot of you, this reconnection either requires self-love or it represents self-love. You need to put all the passion you would into anything else into your own self-love, into taking care of yourself, into treating yourself the way you deserve to be treated. Maybe you need to kind of rekindle your passions toward yourself a little bit. Now, let's take a look at spell casting for the world. What is there with regards to the completion for the world for group number 1? Home. Okay, beautiful. I feel like some of you are moving and maybe you're getting, kind of nervous about it. The completion with regards to home, it's going to come to completion. You're going to succeed where you try with regards to this home moving. Also, the completion could represent something in your home if the moving doesn't resonate with you. Now, Transparent Tarot, which looks like a yes, or at least a most likely yes to whatever you ask Tarot. You get family. That's beautiful. So the answer to your question is yes, or most likely yes, and family has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Tiger's Eye. Your first message of the reading is to overcome your fears. So whatever fears you have stopping you from moving forward, it's time to put your energy towards moving past them. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the 5 of Wands that talks about fighting. controversy, fighting, arguing, that sort of energy. Next, we see the Lovers. The Lovers talks about romantic soulmates. This could be meeting a soulmate or dealing with a soulmate. It normally represents that romantic soulmate connection. Next, we see the Chariot. The Chariot talks about moving forward through your strength, your drive, your determination. However, in this particular deck, those horses are not moving. You can see they're facing away from each other. They are not moving at all. There's a blockage keeping you from getting that forward motion. The blockage may have something to do with this Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about seeing things the way you wish they were versus the way they actually are, or missing what the universe is trying to bring in for you right now. Next, we see the King of Swords. The King of Swords can represent a person. If it does, then the person is very intelligent. They are very analytical, very action-driven. It can also represent some challenges, really, honestly, significant challenges that you have to bring all your strategy to the table to deal with. And then topping everything off, we have strength. Your guides want you to know that you have the strength to deal with the situation that's in front of you. You have the strength to be able to overcome, to be able to move forward. You started with overcome your fears. Your strength is going to be there to help you get past the situations that you're dealing with. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, it's really kind of right there on the line. The Chariot is normally very positive, but in this deck, it has that blockage that's like a really significant, like stuck blockage to it. The Five of Wands has the fighting to it. The Four of Cups talks about, possibly missing something the universe is bringing in or not seeing things clearly. The King of Swords can represent some challenges you have to strategize your way through. You do have the Lovers and Strength, so some of you may be asking about soulmates or that sort of thing. And above all, you've got the strength to deal with whatever's in front of you. However, looking at this as a yes or no answer, I feel like it leans more towards no than it does towards yes. It's definitely not a strong no. It is a probably not or not right now, kind of a softer no answer. So it looks like probably not or not right now. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Nine of Cups, I like it. That's wish fulfillment, dream come true energy coming in the situations. That's great. Page of Swords, that talks about paying attention to details. It can also talk about watching. Someone watching you, maybe through your social media, or it could be you watching somebody else, paying attention to them through their social media. Three of Cups, that is celebrating, having things to celebrate, celebrating with friends. It also has kind of a pregnancy and birth energy to it. So some of you may be on that path. And then the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands talks about falling in love. It is passion meets emotion and a whirlwind. It can be quite overwhelming for sure, but it is falling in love. It doesn't have to be with a person. It could be with a career. It could be with a hobby or something. It can also very well be with a person, especially with the Lovers being in there. There is, and like I said, this is not like a strong no answer. It's really, very close to on the line. It's a probably not to not right now. I would even go maybe, it could be a maybe. There is a lot of falling in love energy here, or a lot of soulmate, romantic energy here. So there is a lot of positivity in the situations. It's possible that no is exactly the answer you were hoping for, and it's very, very positive for you. So please just take things how they resonate. Now let's look at Oracle. We're going to switch over to Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Seek within. All right, you're told to go inward, to kind of seek the answers inside yourself. Make sure you are meditating. Make sure you're doing whatever you need to overcome those fears if they're stopping you from moving forward. Now, let's see the Page of Swords through Moonology. What is there for the Page of Swords here, please? Thank you, thank you. Balance spirituality and practicality. So you're being told to pay attention to the details here. You can go too far either way, too far into spirituality and too far into the practical where you ignore the other. It's important to pay attention to both sides of the coin. Deal with what you need to on the practical side of things and also stay in tune with your spiritual side. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for this falling in love energy in the Knight of Wands. What is there over here? Thank you. The unexpected. So whatever it is you're falling in love with, this was unexpected. And unexpected emotion and passion like that, they can be very overwhelming. So again, remember to meditate, remember to breathe. Now, let's see the Three of Cups as well. Self-reflection. Okay. So the Three of Cups is about celebrating and having things to celebrate and enjoying time with friends, celebrating your blessings and victories with friends. And I feel like that is what you're doing. Like, you're celebrating the falling in love. You're celebrating what's going on in your realm. You're celebrating whatever it is that's good for you. And on the outside, you look perfect. You know, you look perfectly, perfectly perfect. But on the inside, there's all this emotion. There's all this overwhelming energy. It's important to deal with this. You've got to go inward. You've got to deal with the emotion that you've kind of got bubbling to the surface in your realm. So it's very important to do that self-reflection, to deal with those deeper emotions that may be kind of bubbling up on you. Now, let's see Spellcasting Oracle for the Nine of Cups with regards to the dream come true energy. What is there for the Nine of Cups? Beauty. All right, that's beautiful. So whatever it is that feels like wish fulfillment is going to be absolutely beautiful. Also, when this card comes out, it's very important for you to remember that you are beautiful just the way you are. So don't doubt yourself. Don't put yourself down. Don't be your biggest critic. We as humans, we tend to be our own biggest critic. And stop. You should love you. You should see your radiance. So take a minute, take off the critic hat, look in the mirror, and remember that you are gorgeously, beautifully, uniquely you. Okay? So give yourself some love. Give yourself some credit. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was probably not right now, possibly a maybe. Let's see. Inspiration. Okay. All right, so the answer is kind of a soft no to a maybe, and inspiration has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Rhodonite. Your first message of the reading is to find a way to forgive. So whether you're forgiving someone else or yourself, you're going to have to find a way to accomplish it. Now, that's not always easy, but forgiving doesn't mean that whatever situation that happened was okay. It just means it's not going to get any more of your energy. All right, now let's move forward from that, and we'll take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly from the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles talks about generosity. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't have to be super abundant, although she can be, but she would share whatever she has with those around her. She can represent a person or the general energy. Next, we have strength. Strength talks about your capability of dealing with the situation in front of you. Your strength is going to be there for whatever challenge you're facing. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles talks about opportunity. There's an opportunity in your realm right now. You have to take action to step into it. You have to go for it, which is interesting because we have the Ace of Swords coming out immediately after the Page of Pentacles, which also talks about a new beginning where you take action to step forward into something. And then topping everything off, we have the Wheel. The Wheel talks about luck and fate guiding you forward. You moving forward through those energies. And then it is also represented by a medicine wheel here. So it has the energy of some healing with it as well. Looking at this as a yes or no, this looks like a yes to whatever you ask tarot. There may be some action required, but it does look like the answer to your question is yes. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you. All right, we start with the Hermit. The Hermit talks about alone time, and it says you can use that time for your spiritual growth, that you need to remember to meditate, that you need to make some time for yourself to process what's going on with you. The Devil. Wow. Okay, you guys are dealing with some stuck energy. This could represent addiction. It could represent lust. It could represent any kind of energy that has you kind of stuck, not moving forward, that is not in your best benefit. It can sometimes even represent love triangles. The Moon. Wow, look at all the major arcana. The Moon is, it's about fear around decisions. It talks about needing to make a decision, needing to trust yourself. It also says that your guides may be speaking to you through your dreams. And then the Hanging Man. Okay, in your situations, you got all major arcana, and it's all pretty challenging. You know, there's definitely some challenge to it. The Hanging Man talks about delays, or it talks about shifting your perspective. With all of this in your situations, I kind of wonder if yes was not the answer you were hoping for, if yes may not have been a good answer for you. Please take everything as it resonates for you. Let's get some oracle. We'll get guidance with regards to the challenges you got going on in your situations. So we're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 3, please. Thank you, thank you. Check your emotions for sure. You have to check your emotions, and that doesn't mean hide from them or run from them or anything like that. It means make sure you're okay. Make sure you're processing, make sure you're dealing, make sure you're okay. Check your emotions. Don't let them guide you down paths you don't want to go down. Speaking of paths you don't want to go down, let's take a look at the Devil. What is there with regards to this Devil energy, the guidance for the Devil energy, please? A new start is coming. Beautiful. I love it. Whatever it is that's had you stuck, whatever it is that you've been dealing with, it's definitely been difficult for sure. But whatever is represented in that Devil energy for you, a new start is coming. Now, again, the action may be required. You may have to choose it. You may have to do something. You may have to let go of something. Maybe forgive yourself. Maybe forgive someone else. I don't know. But a new start is coming for you with regards to the really challenging Devil energy you've had going on. Let's see the Moon here too. Adjustments are required. Yeah, adjustments are required. You're going to have to make a decision with regards to whatever it is that has you nervous about making a decision. So you're going to have to kind of adjust your perspective and make the decision so that you can move forward. Now, with regards to adjusting your perspective, that's the Hanging Man. What is there for the Hanging Man? Patience. Okay, so the Hanging Man can talk about adjusting your perspective, but it can also talk about delays. Here, I think it's talking about delays. You have to adjust your perspective with regards to making decisions, and so that's kind of like a general energy from this area, but also you're being told to be patient. Things may be delayed. The universe may be sorting some stuff out. Be patient as you move forward. The Hermit. Boundaries. That is a beautiful card to have there. This boundaries card is about breaking through your boundaries. See how the flower has broken through the glass, and the woman is just enamored with the flower because it's done something she didn't think was possible. She is just right there at the moment of realizing she can break through the glass. That's what happens when you give yourself some time to go inward. That's what happens when you give yourself some time to process and to meditate. Focus on your energy. You're going to see yourself breaking through those self-imposed boundaries because we're limitless. The boundaries that we have on us are placed there by ourselves. Now, let's see the Transparent Tarot. The answer to your question was yes. What is there for the Transparent Tarot? Boundaries. Okay, this card again talks about breaking through your boundaries if they're self-imposed boundaries. But this one also talks, see how there's fire around her? This one also talks about setting those healthy boundaries. So if there is someone that is drawing this difficult energy towards you, if there's someone that is not treating you the way that you should, if the answer was yes and that's about someone and it's a bad yes, all of this comes down to setting those healthy boundaries. Make sure that you are not letting people take advantage of your energy. Set those healthy boundaries. So the answer to your question is yes, and setting healthy boundaries has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Azurite. Your first message of the reading is to get laser focused. So make sure your focus is where it belongs. Now, before I jump in, I just want to say I know my fingernail color has changed. Had a nail issue and had to fix it. So now we're blue. All right, now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. Once more. There we go. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. It's over, it's done, it's finished. Maybe not a fantastic ending, maybe leaves you a little feeling stabbed in the back. Look at the way it's drawn. But it is an ending that's over and finished. Next, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about fun, socializing, spending time with friends, enjoying social situations. Maybe that will help with dealing with whatever the ending is. Next, we see the Magician. The Magician talks about manifestation, using your talents and skills and gifts to manifest what it is you desire into your realm. Next, we see the Three of Pentacles. That talks about being appreciated for the work and energy that you put in. Normally, this is in your work life, but it could just be in general, being appreciated for your energy. And then topping everything off, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is about true, genuine love. This doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be platonic love. It can be romantic. It is genuine love. It is love that puts the person that's being loved in front. You know, it's love that will let go if that's what's desired, or love that is full of compassion. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, I feel like something is ending. For some of you, it's going to be a difficult ending, and for some of you, you're glad that it's over because the situation left you feeling stabbed in the back. Either way, something is ending and there's a lot of new energy coming in, manifestation, appreciation, the idea of spending time in social situations to help deal with the ending. Reading this as a yes or no, this says yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see here. Oop, I hit that. The Sun, that is beautiful. That is growth and positivity. Wonderful energy to have in your situations. Queen of Swords, that's about taking action, protecting your energy, being very direct. The Chariot, things moving forward through your drive, your determination, your strength. And the Queen of Cups talks about emotional maturity, having the capacity to deal with whatever's in front of you, and being able to get in touch with those deeper emotions. So your situations look very good. You guys are making a lot of progress in your life. You really are laser focused. Now let's get Oracle in here. Angels for group number 4, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Be content. All right, you're being asked to be content with what's in your realm. More will be brought in. You're going to manifest more, but be content with what you have. Now, let's see the Queen of Swords with Moonology. What is there for the Queen of Swords, please? Adjustments are required. All right, so you may have to start taking some action because the Queen of Swords is very action oriented, and there's adjustments with the Queen of Sword energy going on. So you may need to be a little bit more direct with the people in your realm, and there may be some action you need to take. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Chariot. What is there for the Chariot here? All this fast motion. The unexpected. All right, you're going to have significant propelling motion forward, and it's going to be unexpected. It's probably going to come through you. Situations are just going to open up for your energy to move forward. Queen of Cups. Peace. Okay, the Queen of Cups is about processing and dealing with deeper emotions. Deal with your emotions, move through your emotions. That's going to bring in that peace that you're looking for. Some of you are already doing this. See how she's meditating to deal with those emotions? Some of you are already on top of that. And then some of you need to just practice a little bit more to really work through those emotions and find that inner peace you're looking for. The Sun. Good luck. All right, so positivity, growth, and good luck guiding your circumstances. That is fantastic. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was yes to whatever you asked, you get Justice, which talks about balance and fairness. So the answer to your question is yes, and fairness, balance, and justice have something to do with it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Moonstone. Your first message of the reading is to live your purpose. So make sure you're focused on your purpose and the reason that you're here. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, so once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, we start with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about a stalemate, stuck energy, a stalemate, some kind of situation you don't see your way out of. Next, we see the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about fear or worry around money and material situations. It doesn't even necessarily represent poverty or dealing with a lack. It just is a fear of that. It can cause an abundance blockage, though, if you get stuck in that fear. And then topping everything off, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords can represent a person. If it does, it's someone who's very action-oriented, very intelligent, very analytical. It can also talk about some significant challenges you're dealing with where you have to strategize your way through them to work through them. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid no to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 5, please show us their situations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. The Hermit. So spending time on your own, focusing on spiritual growth, using your alone time to meditate and focus on your inner growth is the best use of that alone time. The Hermit represents a period of time alone or the need for some time alone. The Tower, that talks about change. Things being broken down to be rebuilt new. The Eight of Coins, that talks about you putting in your work. So you're doing your part, you're putting in the work, and you will be rewarded for the work that you're doing. And the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about a soulmate connection. You could be stepping into a soulmate connection, really reconnecting with a soulmate in some way. So could be new, could be moving forward with a soulmate. We'll get some oracle and see kind of what's going on there. All right, so we're going to step into the oracle. Before I jump into oracle, though, I want to say some of you, I'm sure, have noticed that my nails have turned blue, and in the intro, they were green. I had some issues, and so we have fixed it, and now blue. So anyhow, just in case you noticed, so you didn't think that you were going crazy, it did, in fact, change. Now, let's take a look at the oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you. Cooperate. Your guides are asking you to cooperate with them, with the universal energy. Things are happening, things are changing. It's kind of a transitional period for you. So cooperate with the universe, because the universe is bringing in some changes for you. Speaking of changes, let's take Moonology and we'll look at the Tower. What is there for the Tower here for group number 5? What do you need to release? Okay, so as you go through the changes, as you transition into what's new, there's some stuff you need to release. It's time for you to start asking that question. What do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? Let's also use Moonology and we'll look at the Hermit. What is there for the Hermit here? A fiery climax approaches. Okay, so this may be saying that you've been spending some time alone. Maybe for a while you've been alone. There's a soulmate connection coming in. So something is coming to end that alone time. Make sure that whatever amount of alone time you have left before this soulmate interaction comes in and kind of takes up that time, make sure you're using it to meditate and deal with whatever growth you need to have to get ready for the transition or for whatever's next for you. Let's see the Queen of the Moon for the Eight of Coins. Discernment. Okay, so you are putting your work in, and it could be you putting your work into situations that maybe don't deserve as much effort as you're giving them. Use your discernment. Wherever you put your energy, use your discernment to make sure it is somewhere that is worthy of your energy, okay? So don't just give your energy away. Use your energy where your spirit discerns it is best put. Now, let's see the Two of Cups. Finding. Okay, you guys are going to be finding a soulmate coming out of a lone energy, kind of with a bang, with a fiery end, a climax to the alone time with this finding of a soulmate. Your guides are asking you to cooperate, so you really have to go with the flow of the universe. Now, let's see the Transparent Tarot, which was no to whatever you asked. You get freedom. All right, so the answer to your question is no, and your freedom has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.